Expat life. That's what we're talking about. So, Megan, thank you so much for joining
Of
us
course, thanks for
today.
having me.
We met under a very cool meetup scenario, Marina's Pilates class. So we know a little bit about your story, but maybe for people who don't know, tell us about yourself. And we're talking about the United States, by the way, because you lived there
Okay,
for a very
yeah.
long time. But yeah, tell us your story and maybe how you ended up in the U.S.
Yeah, of course. So, I was born and raised in Jakarta, Indonesia, and then grew up there up until high school, graduated, and then I moved to the US for college. So I started by living in the Bay Area, went to like a small community college there, lived there in Mountain View area for about 2 years. And then I transferred to USC, and then I moved to LA for another 2 years. That's around like when COVID happened.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was there around COVID times, and then I graduated, and I got a job in Newport Beach, Orange County. So then I moved down to Orange County, and then I worked there for 3 years. And then that's about it. And now I'm in Singapore,
Yeah.
working.
Man, that's so cool. I didn't know you were in Mountain View
Yes, for
for
2 years.
college. Oh, that's so cool. No, I worked at the Google campus, and
Oh,
so I
okay.
used to be in Mountain View all the time.
Yeah.
Man, what was it like being there? I feel like that's a very unique place to go to school.
Yeah, there's not much
Yeah,
to do.
I was being
especially for,
polite
like,
about it, but it was
for like a teenager,
yeah.
like starting college and everything, there's not much to do. But
You should describe for Marina what like
How
the
is it?
visuals of Mountain View.
yeah. Well, I'm just gonna say the name of the college. It was Foothill College.
Yeah.
So it was kind of up in the mountains, up in the hills. And why I picked that college was because I like to be in like a nice nature area.
Okay.
And that's like one of the colleges where I'm like, okay, this looks like it's peaceful and like it's a
Yeah.
nice environment to be in. So
Like
I applied there.
hiking.
Yeah, like I like naturey area. Because my brother went to college in north of the Bay Area, so Diablo Valley College, if you know. Yeah, but that one is very like urban, like city.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I want to be in nature, and then I picked that, and then I ended up in Mountain View. But it was just like up in the hills. There's like not much there. It's like
The San Jose
It's like-
Hills. I mean, it's,
even
I have to go.
the campus style is like, it's not like buildings. It's like kind of like I wouldn't say cottage, but like a hut.
Like a hut.
Yeah,
Like a hut?
like a hut building.
oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's not like
Now I'm thinking about like mountaineering, kind of like tents.
no, it's not like
university.
village style.
Oh,
but
okay.
It's like a building, but it's not like oh
It's
you
not the
go
traditional
yeah, it's
campus
not like
sort of vibe,
traditional
yeah.
campus.
Okay, but I like that.
Or
That
like-
was not in a traditional campus. You know, I did
Yeah.
university in Spain.
Uh-huh.
You know, there's not this like kind
sort
of
of like campuses.
like, for example, when they told like people from the States, they told me
Yeah.
about their experiences in campus,
Yeah.
in like university is way different than me. For me, it's like, okay, I'm going to university. What else? You know, like you start drinking way younger and everything.
Yeah.
It's just very different. The life of university is very different
Yeah.
from Europe.
You also live at home still, even though you're going to
Yeah.
university. Most kids,
Yeah. Most
Yeah.
locals do that.
Mm.
Yeah, but if you're not from the area, usually like
Yeah.
you get more of an experience of like being somewhere new and
Yeah.
like making new friends, new environment.
It
Yeah.
has to be like weird, no? When you end up university and you have to just like leave, like, and you don't
Yeah.
come back to Jakarta. That was weird for
That
you.
was weird, yeah. I think it took me about like a year to
Mhm.
fully like adjust. Cause like I felt like I was still pretty young, and then like in Jakarta, I had my family, like everything was taken care of. I've never like been on my own.
Yeah.
So that was like the first time I was on my own. So I was like I would say I was kind of like naive, clueless, and like just figuring things out.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
University.
I got scammed.
Oh,
No
Yes, I
way.
did.
you gotta
That's
tell
tough.
us the story. What happened?
Should I?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This
So-
is the authentic American experience.
No, yes.
Getting the
And
scam.
okay, I'm gonna try and summarize the story. But
Yeah.
I was taking my SAT exam because I was applying to transfer. And then one of the colleges needed an SAT, so I did that. And then I took it at San Jose, I think SJSU, that campus. And then I was just like walking. I was still clueless. This was like my first or second year ever since I moved. And then just like some people, like people my age. So it was like kids, like college kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't think that they're like,
Gonna scam you.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
gonna scam me. They're just like college kids. So they asked me like, oh, like, hey, like, do you mind helping us out? Like, we're waiting for our mom. We need to like cash this check that she gave us, but we don't have like the bank card for Bank of America, I think it was.
Okay,
I
okay.
was like, okay, sure. So in my head, I thought, okay, when you cash the check to the cashier, they're gonna check if it's like legit or not.
Right.
If it's not legit, they're not gonna like give you the money.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I would assume that as well.
So you don't know.
Yeah.
No, okay. So apparently, with like written checks, they're gonna give you the money. Like they're not gonna like check if it's like legit or not. They're gonna check like 3 days later.
I didn't know that.
So 3 days later, I got like some sort of like notification or something because apparently that check was not.
Bounced.
Yeah, the check bounced. So
Oh, so they
deduct the money.
They
from
gave
my
you a
account.
check, and you took the money out of your account to give to them, assuming that the check that they gave you would be deposited.
Yeah.
Oh.
They asked me.
Oh my God.
So I didn't know like that whole thing. Even in general, I don't know if it's like it's just like general knowledge, I guess. Even like anywhere in any
Assume what you assume.
I assume what you assume.
Yeah, I didn't know that it took
yeah,
a couple
that's
days.
why-
I
Because I
would
thought,
be,
like-
I would be so scared. Oh my God.
Yeah, like because you would think, oh, you're dealing with like the
Yeah.
official bank
Yeah.
lady that's gonna like check everything.
Okay, I don't think you should feel bad about that scam. I think that's a very,
Yeah, it's a very
that
like,
seems very reasonable, especially as a young
Yeah.
college student. Yeah. I don't think.
oh my God, yeah.
But yes, and then talk to the security and everything, and then they have like cameras, right? So they know that these two young girls have been doing that for like 3 other people, and then even the person I was talking to at the bank said that they target like more like gullible people like international students like me
Yeah.
or older people like your grandpas grandmas walking around.
Too innocent.
Yeah.
Too innocent.
Yeah,
So
Damn.
yeah.
that was
happened.
an expensive lesson.
Yeah.
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 No, no.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry that happens to you
Yeah.
because I think that then the feeling is like you cannot trust anybody after that, you know?
Yeah.
You know,
Kind of that.
suspicious.
Yeah.
Because I was just trying to be a nice person. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm just like helping them out.
Yeah.
Like I don't see any harm at the time.
Yeah. No, yes, I would thought the same thing,
Yeah.
to be honest. Yeah. Oh,
So then
It's
when
fun.
you transferred to USC, I imagine that was a much different experience because USC is a huge campus. You know, it's got big football team, a lot of like
Yeah.
sports. How did you integrate into that?
Yeah, unfortunately, I did it during COVID,
Oh,
so everything was quite shut down.
Yeah.
I went back to Indonesia for like a few months, and then like went back after I transferred, and then I think my personality also I'm not scared to just like take risk on say like picking my living situation. Like I didn't know any of my roommates and everything.
Oh, cool.
So I subleased, and then it was a much easier experience in terms of like I already know how the system works, how everything works. Like, and I've been to the area a few times, and I was like less scared because I've been on my own for
Yeah.
2 years. So I think in that sense, it did really help. And like, obviously living with people, like my roommates really helped. Like I ended up being really good friends with one of them up
Great.
until today. So it all worked out well. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
What do you think was some of the biggest like cultural differences between you and the roommates?
Me
Were
and
they-
the roommates.
Yeah, were they all international or were they all?
No, one person, which ended up being my best friend,
Uh-huh.
is international, but the rest of them are Americans. And they didn't go to USC. They're in the like entertainment industry, so they went to
Oh.
like a entertainment college
Okay.
in LA too.
Okay.
So
Well, this is like off-campus housing, so you chose.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
off campus but affiliated
Right.
somehow. So it was quite interesting. I think it really did help me feel more integrated
Yeah.
in a sense, because
Oh,
like
sure.
yeah, and then like just like hanging out with them, especially during COVID, like we're all just like locked in the house. Like we couldn't really go anywhere, so we did like hang out a lot and like spend time together.
That's cool.
Yeah. But in terms of culture, I would say like all the things you can think about, just like especially like family, and then I think a bunch of them were concerned, like, because I think in the US, like after you graduate, you're expected to like move out, be independent.
100%, yeah.
Yeah. Whereas like where I come from, that's not the case.
No.
Yeah. If it's like you graduated and then like it's fine if you're not on your feet yet.
It's like until you get married and have kids, then you're considered
yeah.
a separate. Yeah.
It's like it's okay, you're not pressured to do that. But I think in the US it's very common that
Totally.
Yeah, for me it was very like the first time that I hear this, I was shocked. You know, because in Spain it's also like that.
Uh-huh.
Like you don't get yet until like you're way older, maybe like 40 even,
Yeah.
you know? So yeah, like what do you do as a parent? You are like, okay, fly.
yeah.
Come on, let you.
No,
You
but
know?
that's actually I think what it's like. Like a lot of parents in America they'll downsize their houses, for example,
Yeah.
knowing that their kids will be less incentivized to come back and stay with them. They'll cut off sources of funding. Like it
Yeah,
becomes
they actually do
very-
that.
Oh my god, they have attachment problems. That is not going to happen with me. Oh
Yeah,
my
so
God.
I did find that kind of interesting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, now that you think about it, that is a pretty unique. That's a very American thing. Like it's very much like stand on your own 2 feet
Yeah, and like
after college.
I think even say you're the American child and you're like, I need your help still.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the parents are like, no, you figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive, you know. Also, it's impressive because I'm imagining that you have to explain them how is your family or how it works, no?
Yeah.
for
I think,
you.
Yeah, I think
You
so.
know.
I did that. And I mean I'm like in a fortunate situation where I'm not expected to do that, you know? So yeah. So I think they found that interesting too.
Yeah. No, I can't see that clearly.
What about the food situation? I'm always curious about this. Did you have like
Peanut butter jelly? Did you eat that?
she watches me eat that every morning.
Every
Oh, that's funny because that's what my boyfriend like would bring to lunch every day.
Yeah.
When
yeah.
we started dating, and I'm
No
like,
way.
"Are you 5?" Like the people who bring like PBJ for lunches are like kids, right? When they go to school.
It's associated with school,
Or you are in a very bad situation.
Yes. So I'm like, are you like a child? Like, I think you need to eat like actual food.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't do that because I like to eat real food.
Yeah, yeah.
But I lived in so my apartment at that time was a 3-bedroom and there were 5 of us. So I was sharing a room. So that was kind
Was it like a
of
bunk bed or
no, like it's like dorm style.
okay.
Even though it's off campus, they make it like dorm style
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah.
So the kitchen was quite a mess. Like we can't really cook. The freezer was like overflowing.
Yeah.
Trash was overflowing.
Yeah.
It was
I remember
like-
those times.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was a mess, but I still try to cook once in a while.
Did you try to cook like Indonesian from home stuff, or did you totally flip
Once
over
in a
to
while.
American?
Once in a while, I have like a couple dishes that I like to make, and then the rest I just, because I think I adjust quite well with Western food. Like pasta is one of my favorite food,
Obviously.
and I don't even eat spicy food.
Mm.
I can't.
So it's more easy for you.
Yeah,
to-
it's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
easier. I do like, but what I don't like is like burgers, sandwiches.
Yeah.
So I think in that sense, it's just like what you can expect out of like a college like
Yeah.
meal situation.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Just
pasta.
anything easy. Yeah, pasta is very easy to make.
Yeah.
And then just shopped at Trader Joe's, like you know those frozen food, and then
She's
so much.
Trader Joe's.
I love, okay, as a
It's
European,
really good, right?
Trader Joe's just
Yeah.
appears to be like super like marketing. I know it's marketing, but they get me like fully. Like I would buy everything, you know, because it just seems so like nice, everything packaged wise, you
And
know.
it's cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
It's
kind of
cheap.
cheap, you
Yeah.
know, when compared
Somewhat
with other.
healthy, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, exactly. I think that in Indonesia is not like that. There's no
No.
place like that. In Spain neither.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a normal supermarket. That's it.
Even here, I didn't find anything yet.
Little farms.
Yeah, check out Little Farms.
But it's
Little farm.
organic.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. You will cry, you know, you will
It's much
be
more
like,
expensive
oh
than
my
Trader Joe's."
God. It's better you to cry
Yeah.
than to pay for it there, you know?
Yeah, Trader Joe's, I do miss Trader Joe's. It was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that like made it easy for like
And-
meal stuff.
Did you like drive?
Yes. I
Oh yeah, Marina's
Yeah.
curious about
Oh,
this. How was that?
So like I moved there 2018, right? My first year. And my mom had experience because my brother already like went to the US for college and everything.
Oh, he was in Chicago, you said, right?
Now he's in Chicago, but before he was like in the Bay Area as well.
Oh, right.
And then he got a car his second year because you kind of like need a car in California to like go anywhere. So I was like fortunate enough that my mom was like, oh, like she got a car for me, like while I go to school and everything.
Mhm.
So took my license and everything, and then just started driving there.
Wow. Did you have to do the trainer's course, like the?
I did that for a little bit. I think like a couple sessions.
Yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah.
they give you like tips and tricks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What to expect. So you do have to take the exam and everything.
You can do it, man. You can do
Yeah,
it.
I need I need a lot of tips and tricks.
If not, you fail and you take it again. A lot of people fail like once or twice or 3 times even.
3 times, okay.
Yeah.
In
like-
America, you can get 3 DUIs driving under the influence and still have your car. They're very
Yeah,
lenient.
the problem
about
is like
cars.
I drive like under the influence without being with the
Without the influence,
Yeah,
you're already under the
exactly. Like I have my driving lessons, but I hit the neighbor
Uh-huh.
in the parking, and since I hit the neighbor while trying to park, you know, my dad I was with my dad, okay,
Yeah.
and I was trying to like start like driving solo without him. My dad was kind of helping me inside of the car, like trying to figure it out. I hit the neighbor and he started laughing, and me immediately start crying, drama queen. You know, like literally, that was my last day of driving. I
Oh,
didn't
no.
drive again. But either like I'm from Madrid, you know, then
Yeah.
I went to Paris. I always
don't
was
need it.
in a big city.
With
So
the
you
metro.
don't need to drive.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I know that if I go to the United States, I might need it if I don't go to New York or something
Yeah.
like that.
Unless you go to New York,
Yeah.
like you'll be fine.
Did you use the car to travel like to other states or like
Yeah,
California?
Ended up doing a few road trips. Went to Lake Tahoe. That was
Oh,
like
nice.
I think I went there like 3 or 4 times at
Tahoe's
this
super
point.
nice.
Yeah. And just like around California. And then like yeah, essentially after a couple years you like I felt pretty settled there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like comfortable and like at that point I just couldn't imagine like living back home
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you transitioned pretty fast after the first year. I think you like hit your new routine and all of that.
Yeah.
What I feel like Southern California is a very unique part of American culture. Like, did anything Is anything like you saw in like movies or things like any stereotypes that you found to be true?
I think what they say about LA is true.
Yeah.
LA people are, because I don't know, you know what they say about like,
They're very fake in LA is the
yeah,
stereotype,
people,
right?
I wouldn't say they're fake, but they're more like surface level.
Superficial.
Yeah, trying to, that, like, their priority is like making sure their image is good and like reputation and
Yeah.
whatnot. Because I compare it to the Bay Area too. Like Bay Area is like very techy, like
Yeah.
people don't really care about how you look or like they just care like about your personality more.
Yeah.
Whereas like in LA, I think it's more like, oh, appearance and like where did you go? Like, yeah, more.
I
just,
went
like,
to Air One. I love the thing of Air One. Yes, this is my dream. By the way, this
Yes.
is another dream. I want to go to Air One so bad.
Oh no.
She's
Yeah,
been influenced.
I've been influenced.
Okay, you should go.
Yeah. I will ask you for my birthday. You know, because I know it's expensive. It's
$18 matcha.
Ooh, it's going to taste like
It's a
life.
lifetime. It tastes the same, honestly.
That's high for
It's like if you go to Whole Foods. Yeah,
It's basically the same.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. I like Whole Foods, by the way. I went to
Yeah.
New York,
Uh-huh.
you know, best quality price in New York so far. But I really like it. But oh my God, like, I didn't know that in like, you have the Bay Area, so that's more like
Yeah.
tech, more like down to earth.
Yeah.
And
I
then
would
the
say
other
so.
side.
Yeah.
You know?
LA, and even Orange County is, I feel like it was quite different than LA. LA is more diverse. You get like people from all over the world.
Yeah.
Orange County is more like family based and
Oh,
like
okay.
less of like a big city with like young people. And then you have like your like Newport Beach area. It's like where all the expensive houses are. I don't know if you watched the show Selling OC.
I've seen some clips of it,
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah. I've seen some
Yeah.
clips. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of like that.
Oh. And if you had to choose another state
Uh-huh.
to live,
Oh,
if
good
you
question.
were still living in the United States, which states would you pick?
From where like I've visited.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or you heard about it?
If, I was okay. I would say Chicago,
Okay.
but I haven't experienced the winter there.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I think that's like I know that's like one of the major things why people don't want to live in Chicago is the winter.
Yes.
Yeah.
It can get really really bad.
Yes.
But I always go there like in the summer and fall. It's always so nice. It's like a clean version of New York, a clean and tidy version of New York.
Great way to
okay.
describe it. Fantastic food scene.
Yes,
Tons of
architecture. is good.
architecture, beautiful buildings.
Yeah.
Nice parks in the summertime. Yeah.
I didn't
Everything's
know
nice.
that about Chicago.
And actually relatively good public transportation as well.
Yeah,
They have a
I would
train
say
system
so.
that
Yeah.
works pretty good. Second only to New York, I think.
Yeah, so you might not need to drive there. So I would say there, or I actually like Seattle when I visited because they have really nice national parks.
Yeah.
I really like going to like national parks,
Yeah.
especially the ones with like the forest. Like,
Did you
I
head to
would
Mount
say-
Rainier National Park?
yes, I got COVID there.
Oh,
No way.
So it was like
outside.
I don't know, but I went when I went there. I went with my mom, right, and then we went to Olympic, Mount Rainier.
Yeah.
I forgot what was the other one, and we went to Forks.
Works. Oh, the
The
Twilight.
Twilight Town, because I'm like a Twilight fan.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
good,
I was like,
good.
okay, we have to go to Forks.
No.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
We should go.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then like we drove to Mount Rainier after Olympic, and then I just got hit with I think that was my first COVID ever, and then I was just like dying. I feel like.
Yeah.
Oh, and you have to stay there because of course you.
Yeah, we already booked like a cabin. It's like in the middle of the woods. There's
God.
no like, not even like a good pharmacy. There's like the supermarket.
Oh, what
But-
a bad moment.
Yeah, and then my mom doesn't really drive, like especially with the windy roads and everything,
Yeah.
because we rented a car. So at that time, like I told her like the next day, like you have to drive because I can't drive. I'm like dying over here.
Oh my God.
I was like, yeah, it felt really bad because I think it was my first one. I think
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys ever got COVID.
No,
I
no,
think I do.
No?
no, I didn't. I didn't. Like they did test to me.
Yeah, I don't
maybe,
think I
like,
did.
or maybe I got it without knowing.
Yeah.
But yeah, your mom and dad like at the
She
end
had
Fast
to
and
drive.
Did
Furious.
she
You
drive
know?
the Trail to Paradise, like the Paradise one leading up, like where you see the mountain?
I don't know.
drive up to her?
Maybe. I didn't know which one that was. But she was driving really slow. And you know, like those like mountain roads,
Yeah, they're
one lane,
terrible.
right?
Yeah. Oh, she got beat. She got beat so many times.
Yes. So like she was the slow one, and then there's like a line of like 10 cars behind.
That
So like every few like maybe every 15 minutes we have to like pull
Pull
over
over.
and like let the cars go.
That's fair.
Oh,
At least you did that. You know, that's
Yeah.
the nice,
Yeah.
polite thing to do. A lot of people in Washington State, they don't do.
I thought Washington drivers are very nice.
They're known to be
Yeah.
polite, but I think the problem what?
I don't understand it. I'm her mom, and I would be. I don't care about these people.
Yeah.
I
See, a lot of people have that attitude where they're like, I'm just gonna drive slow. I don't care.
But don't you feel like, oh, like I'm pressured? Like, don't you feel stressed, you know?
No, it's like there's already a lot of pressure. So why are you going to pressure yourself
Because they
even
keep
more?
like tailing you and like,
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
they get up really
I'm-
close, they pass
I'm
you.
teaching a lesson. Patience. You know?
Marina doesn't give a shit. Marina.
If I'm scared about driving, I would be super slow, like super slow. So that, like, and how many days were you like in that situation?
It was only really bad for like 2 days. And then after that, it's like a regular like flu. I feel like, but because you know how like the test kit, and then if it comes out red, my line was like almost black. It was like
Oh.
not even red
God.
anymore.
Oh my!
Because I think it was like already really bad when
Yeah.
I tested.
You were testing at the peak, maybe, of the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so we didn't get the chance to like explore Mount Rainier
Oh,
because like we just stayed at the cabin.
you have
Next
to
time.
go. You have
Next
to go.
Next time. But I
Yeah.
really like the national parks there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't mind the rain, I would say. I don't know, because I never lived there. I know like
Yeah.
it rains a lot in Washington, but I don't think I mind the rain.
Well, that's good.
That's
Yeah.
very very good.
No, I agree. I think the national parks are one of the best parts of the United States in
Yeah.
general.
I agree.
Yeah. Well, we're at time already. This was great. Thank you so much
Of course.
for joining us. Maybe one last question. I've asked a lot of people this for like the first season of the podcast, but if you were to write a letter to your younger self the day before she was going to leave for the US for the first time, what would be in the letter?
I would say just like, oh, put yourself out there. Don't be scared. Like, everything's gonna be okay. This is like you have one opportunity in life to like explore and like really experience life fully, and like this is your chance to do it. So don't just like stick to your comfort zone. Try to like try new things, meet new people, live in new places. Because I ended up doing that, even though it was like not immediately, but I think like everyone should do that. Everyone who moves, it's just like, what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
to hack,
You might get scammed
You
for
might
a
get
little money.
yes.
But that's it.
That's
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, sage advice. Sage advice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. Thanks for having me.